So most people know that my favorite kind of yoga is restorative yoga. And the reason for that is that it's very relaxing. You could do one pose for 10 minutes and it would totally reset your day. And it is excellent for resetting the nervous system. So for those reasons, I thought I'd do a little restorative video, but I realized that most people don't have the props that we would normally use in a class. So I thought I'd just do 2 poses today. And it's going to be just like how to hack the pose at home with what you got. So you can see that I've got a bunch of throw pillows piled up over here. And I've got like a stack of blankets here too. And then it's nice to have like a firm cotton blanket as well. And then I find that most people actually have the foam bricks at home, and they're nice because they're stable, right? They give you a nice stable surface. So I'm just going to show you 2 poses right now that you can easily do at home. And I would love to see a picture of your setup because all of us are going to be different in setting this up. All right. So the first pose that I want to show you is a simple heart opener. Normally we would take a bolster and set it up. I'm going to take 2 pillows of about the same size, whatever, we'll make it work. And as many pillows as I feel are necessary. Now I'm quite flexible, so I'm going to use this narrow pillow. Yeah, that seems good. And then I am going to use a block to prop it up because I'd like to be sitting a little bit upright. I like the way that feels. And then if you've ever done restorative yoga, you are aware that you should be totally supported. You should feel like you don't have to think about adjusting too much once you get into the pose. So I'm actually going to I have a real thing for soft things. So I have a couple of really soft blankets here. And I'm just gonna put it on top because I like the way that feels. And so once you get into the pose, I feel like I want something under my knees. If you usually put a bolster under your knees in class when you're in Shavasana, you might want to put one under your knees here. I'm gonna roll up that blanket, and because I like extra cush, I'm gonna put another blanket on top. I'm gonna put my knees over this. I'm gonna lay down on these props, and the idea with a heart opener, of course, is to open your heart. I'm gonna shrug my shoulders under me a little bit and just settle into the pose. And some people like to have their feet kind of closer together, like I have mine. My feet are falling out to the side. Or some people might like to have their legs wider, in which case you might want to put other supports under your legs. It's really up to you. But once you get here, you stay. You're going to set a timer for 10 minutes, and I am going to put a link to a song or a couple of songs under this post or this video so that you can play some really beautiful music while you relax. So here's the setup. That's what you do. You can put on some music. Definitely set a timer because you'll probably fall asleep. You want to make sure that you feel quite supported under your lower back. So if you find that, like I'm finding my back's feeling a little bit achy, to be honest. So for me, I'm just going to place another pillow underneath. And I'm going to scooch myself closer so that I have more support under my middle back so that not all the weight is pushing into my hips and my lower back. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah. When you find the right spot, you'll find that you do not want to move. So that's my setup for a heart opener. So try that one. You can pause the video. You don't have to do both at the same time. The second one I'm going to show you is an alternative to legs up the wall. Now, legs up the wall is easy to do. And I'll probably show it in another video with a little extra thing that I like to do. But I'm going to show you the elevated legs pose. So for this one, I'm going to bring one of these nice squishy blankets under my hips. And just for extra comfort and love for myself, I'm going to bring one actually under my shoulders and my head. Like that. And I am going to use my foam blocks. I'm going to put them on their medium setting, or their lowest setting, sorry. Like that. And then it's kind of like that story, The Princess and the Pea, when she's presented with that bed that has like 20 mattresses on it. We'll see how this goes. Might have to hold it in place or wrap a blanket around it because they're gonna squish. A bolster wouldn't squish, but we're not using a bolster. Okay, and then I'm gonna ease my way down. Oh yeah, that's lovely. So this is called a semi-inversion. Really good for reversing the blood flow in your body. You're giving your heart a little bit of a rest because you don't have to pump blood all the way from your feet back up to your heart. You're just draining out the legs. This can also help you to drain lactic acid out of your legs. So if you're sore from hiking or doing leg days, online workouts, this will be a great restorative pose for you. Your hands can either be on your belly, which is nice, or your hips, or you can bring your hands out to the sides with your palms facing up. And again, you can tuck your shoulder blades under you a little bit. Move your shoulders away from your ears. Oh, I don't want to leave that pose. In that pose, if you feel like your knees are starting to fall off of the pillows, you can always take a scarf or a belt or even a yoga strap if you have one and tie your legs together so that they're not gonna roll off the pillows if you do happen to fall asleep. Again, make sure to set a timer for that. And please share this video with anybody you know that might be struggling, who is walking listlessly around the house or is running around like a crazy person, like a chicken with their head cut off, trying to find more things to do. This is a great way for us to use this time and reset. Let's use it as a reset. All right, my loves, from my heart to your heart, I hope that you have a really good day. Know that I'm here for you if you have questions about yoga or meditation, if you're trying to develop some spiritual practices in your life. I have a lot of experience, I have a lot of knowledge, and I'm here to help you. So if you need anything at all, feel free to reach out. And I'm going to see you on the other side, but I sure would like to see you before that. Send me a picture of your setup. Have an awesome day. Bye.